Did you know the average person checks their phone over 150 times a day? That's a staggering number when you think about it. Imagine the cumulative time spent just glancing at a screen, often for no significant reason. It's become a reflex, a habit ingrained in our daily routines. That's a constant barrage of notifications, messages, and updates. Each ping, buzz, and alert is designed to capture our attention, pulling us away from the present moment. Whether it's a work email, a social media update, or a news alert, our phones are always demanding our attention. We live in a world overflowing with distractions, and social media apps are at the forefront. These platforms are meticulously crafted to keep us engaged, using algorithms that learn our preferences and serve us content tailored to our interests. It's a never-ending cycle of scrolling, liking, and sharing. These platforms are engineered to grab our attention and keep us scrolling, often at the expense of our focus, productivity, and well-being. The more time we spend on these apps, the more ads we see, and the more data they collect about us. It's a business model built on distraction. This constant engagement isn't accidental, it's the result of deliberate design choices made by tech companies. They want us to spend as much time as possible on their platforms because our attention is their most valuable commodity. Tech companies employ psychologists and neuroscientists to design apps that exploit our brain's reward system. They use principles of behavioral psychology to make their apps addictive, ensuring we keep coming back for more. They understand how to make us crave that next notification, that next like, that next dopamine hit. Every interaction with our phones releases a small amount of dopamine, the same chemical that makes us feel good when we eat our favorite food or achieve a goal. This creates a feedback loop where we constantly seek out that next hit of pleasure, often without even realizing it. Social media apps are designed with addiction in mind. They are meticulously crafted to capture our attention and keep us engaged for as long as possible. This isn't by accident, it's a deliberate strategy. They utilize a psychological principle known as variable rewards. This principle is rooted in the idea that unpredictable rewards are more enticing than predictable ones. Think of a slot machine. You pull the lever, unsure of what you'll get. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you get nothing. This unpredictability is what makes it so addictive. This uncertainty triggers the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone, keeping you hooked on the possibility of a reward. Social media works similarly. Every time you check your phone, you might see a new like, a comment, or a share. We refresh our feeds, never knowing what we'll find: a funny video, an interesting article, or a heartwarming photo. This constant state of anticipation keeps us glued to our screens. A message from a friend, or a news update. The notifications we receive are like little bursts of excitement, making us feel connected and informed. This unpredictable reward system keeps us coming back for more, even when we know we should be doing something else. It's a powerful cycle that can be hard to break. Understanding this can help us take control of our screen time and use technology more mindfully. Our brains operate on different wavelengths depending on our activity. When we're engaged in focused work or creative thinking, our brains emit alpha waves. This relaxed yet alert state is crucial for learning, problem-solving, and generating new ideas. However, constant distractions from social media disrupt our ability to reach and maintain this alpha state. Every notification, every ping, jolts us back into a state of heightened alertness, characterized by beta waves. This constant switching between beta and alpha states fragments our attention, making it challenging to concentrate and perform at our best. The alpha state is where the magic happens. It's a state of relaxed focus where our minds are primed for creative breakthroughs and deep learning. Think about moments when you felt most inspired, perhaps while taking a shower, going for a walk, or listening to music. These activities often induce alpha brainwave activity, allowing for free-flowing thoughts and enhanced creativity. By minimizing distractions and engaging in practices that promote alpha waves, we can unlock our cognitive potential and tap into a wellspring of ideas. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It involves observing your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. In a world saturated with distractions, mindfulness is a powerful tool for reclaiming our attention and strengthening our focus. Meditation, a core mindfulness practice, trains the mind to become more aware of distractions and less reactive to them. Regular meditation has been shown to improve attention span, reduce stress, and enhance emotional regulation. Section 6. The Blue Light Thief, Stealing Your Sleep. Our electronic devices emit blue light, which interferes with our sleep-wake cycle. Exposure to blue light in the evening suppresses melatonin production, a hormone that regulates our sleep patterns. This disruption can lead to difficulty falling asleep, poor sleep quality, and daytime fatigue. To mitigate the negative effects of blue light, consider using blue light filters on your devices, avoiding screen time for at least an hour before bed, and creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Section 7. Knowledge is not enough, the power of action. We often hear the phrase knowledge is power, but knowledge without action is like a seed unplanted. It holds potential but remains dormant. We can spend hours consuming information on social media, but without applying that knowledge, it quickly fades from memory. The forgetting curve, a concept in cognitive psychology, suggests that we forget 80% of what we learn within 48 hours if we don't actively engage with the material. To truly harness the power of knowledge, we must translate it into action. Section 8. Thermostat or thermometer. Choosing your response. Imagine two devices, a thermometer and a thermostat. A thermometer reacts to the temperature of its environment, rising and falling with the heat. A thermostat, however, sets the desired temperature, actively regulating the environment to reach that goal. We can choose to be like thermometers, reacting to the constant influx of information and distractions around us. Or we can choose to be like thermostats, consciously setting our intentions and taking proactive steps to create the life we want. Section 9. Cultivating a growth mindset, embracing the journey. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities are not fixed but can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's the understanding that our brains and talents are just the starting point. This perspective fosters a love for learning and resilience that is essential for great accomplishments. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and viewing setbacks as stepping stones on the path to success. When we encounter obstacles, instead of seeing them as insurmountable, we can view them as chances to improve our skills and knowledge. This shift in perspective can transform our approach to life's difficulties. Cultivating a growth mindset is essential for personal development. It encourages us to be curious, to ask questions, and to seek out new experiences. By doing so, we not only expand our horizons, but also build the resilience needed to navigate the ups and downs of life. It empowers us to step outside our comfort zones, embrace lifelong learning, and reach our full potential. When we push ourselves to try new things, we discover strengths and abilities we never knew we had. This journey of self-discovery is what makes life truly fulfilling. So let's challenge ourselves to be mindful of our social media usage, reclaim our attention, and take action towards a more fulfilling and purposeful life. In a world where distractions are everywhere, it's crucial to focus on what truly matters. By limiting our screen time, we can invest more energy into activities that promote growth and well-being. Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more content on unlocking your potential. Your journey towards a growth mindset starts now. Embrace it, nurture it, and watch as it transforms your life in ways you never imagined possible.